Previously on Big Brother. The houseguests battled it out in the first head of household competition, leaving Brian as the first head of household. Later, pre-made alliances began to unravel as people spoke to Brian in the head of household room.
Gary and Caleb are
At the nomination ceremony, Brian nominated Gary and Caleb for eviction. They battle it out in the veto competition on tonight's episode of Big Brother.
I just say nominate Connor.
So Gary and Caleb, you have been nominated. Now we will pick players for the veto competition. Caleb, Gary, and Brian, as the HOH, will play in the veto. And now they will pick 3 players at random from the veto box to play alongside them. So Gary and Caleb, if you want to come pick your play. I'll tell you.
Joya.
What do I do? Where do I go?
Just come over here right now.
Player's choice, Madison Lincoln.
Wait, Gary's here.
Because you're weak.
Stephanie.
Don't touch me. Don't touch
Oh wait,
me.
everyone knows who it's just all gonna be after you, because we called you out. Madison's not your friend. Madison's not your friend.
Who is ready for the first veto competition? It's time to play Love Veto Letters. The Big Brother mailman has dropped his bag and needs your help delivering the mail. It's your job to open these envelopes and find the letters V, E, T, and O, and bring them one at a time to your designated nameplate. You do not need to bring the letters to your name in order, but you need to bring them one at a time. So if you bring an O, an E, a T, whatever, it doesn't matter. The first house guest to bring them back to their nameplate and ring that bell wins the power of veto. or you can save Caleb to be taken off of the chopping block. Whichever two house guests are left, everyone else will vote one of the players out. Gary and Caleb can either both give speeches of why they deserve to be taken off with the veto, or if you would like to use it without a speech, that's fine too. Whatever you want.
Well, I'm gonna save myself. That's my speech.
So then I'll take the Thank you. You can have a seat. And Brian, you must now choose a replacement nominee.
Based on some of my conversations, Madison.
I'm so sorry. Well, that sucks.
So this sucks because I have to vote between my two best friends of 6 years.
Madison and Caleb will now give a speech of what they want you to do, why they still want to be in the game.
As my shirt says, good vibes only. As you can see, I'm not that great of a competitor in the challenges, so you won't have to worry about me later on down the road.
Wow.
Unlike this one.
Well, this sucks being nominated on the first round, but it's cool. I would really like to keep playing this game. I think that I'd be a good competitor to have on alliances. So if you feel so inclined, vote for me.
Everyone else, one at a time, you'll be taken into the other room to vote either Madison or Caleb out. In the case of a tie, Brian will be the tiebreaker.
I choose to evict Caleb.
I choose to evict Madison Link.
I vote to evict Caleb.
I choose to evict Caleb.
I choose to evict Caleb.
I choose to evict Caleb.
I vote to evict Caleb. I can't even say it. I can't even say it.
I choose to evict Caleb Rohrbacher.
I choose to evict Caleb.
This is honestly the hardest thing I had to do, and I still don't know who I want to vote out, but for time's sake, let's just go. I vote Caleb off the island. Is that what I say?
All right, house guests, the votes have been tallied with a vote of 9-1. Caleb, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Caleb, you now have 1 minute to gather your things and say goodbye to your fellow house guests.
Throw me under the bus. Goodbye.
You don't have to.
Goodbye, Scott. You voted me out too. Everybody did.
Oh no.
Fuck all of you!
Today's my half birthday, everybody.
Nice meeting you. Yeah. I'll see you later.
Wait, yesterday was your 6-year friendship anniversary.
Good vibes only. Minus you.
No, my heart's been stripped out and stomped in the ground. Let's go.
Thanks for tuning in to Big Brother on Donnywood. Next week, the house guests find out about a new twist and play head of household once again. But first, we're here to chat with Caleb, the first evicted from the Big Brother game. Join us. So Caleb, first evicted, tell me, what happened?
Madison. Definitely Madison. She threw me under the bus.
Wow, okay. So with that said, who would you like to not see win this Big Brother game?
Emily now. Emily.
Fair. Now tell me, what was the biggest surprise to you in this game?
My biggest surprise in the game, even though it was very short-lived, was that Brian put Madison up on the chopping block after Gary saved himself.
Now what would you have done differently if you could play this Big Brother game all over again?
What I would have done differently is during the envelope challenge, I would have looked to see if the other players, such as Joya, were hiding letters that she had already found and did not need.
Ooh, I didn't know she did that. Now, for the final two, who would you absolutely not vote for if they made it that far?
Brian, Anthony, or Connor.
Oh, all right. And lastly, who do you want to see win Big Brother?
I would like to see Gary win the competition.
All right, well, thank you, Caleb. We'll see you at the finale. And to my audience, I'll see you next week.